So at the ASB Sports Centre in Wellington for Series 3, it's going to be an exciting weekend. We're all really up for it. So look, you're going to have an exciting programme here. You've got 16 matches left of the round robin yet to be seen. So obviously we're going to get the best of them games, and you'll get to see that on the programme.
It's going to be an exciting series. I think there's 5 teams, in my opinion, that have a chance to win it. It all depends on who turns up on the day.
No one really knows who's going to make the top 4. It's really tight. There's only a few points in it. This is the business end of the National League. There's everything to play for, and the way the table's structured now, everyone's got everything to play for as well. So this is going to be a really, really interesting Series 3, the most interesting one to date.
It was a very important game because it's the first game of Series 3, and it's always good to start with a win. Northern was a good position, although they were missing 3 key players that probably made a difference. So the result could have been different, but we are focused and we hope to get a couple more wins and make to the semis and hopefully win this.
It was tough. We knew we were going into the game, it's going to be tough. They're a strong team and we're both kind of battling for semi-spots. And we needed to get a win, to be honest, and it's disappointing not to get one. You know, when you're missing your 2 big names, you struggle, and that was a struggle.
So getting into the top 4 is the key for Series 3 to get into the playoffs. You think Northern can still get there?
Yeah, I think so. I think we've just got to... We knew this one was going to be tough, but our next 3 games we've got to really knuckle down and get a result. The next couple of games it's got to be 3 points or else we're going home.
Yeah, we always know it's going to be a battle against Mainland. They play pretty aggressive and pretty direct. We learned the hard way last time that they can punish you if you make mistakes. So we tried to play a bit of futsal around them, and I think it got us a result in the end.
It's always going to be an intense game between us and Auckland, and we're both going in to top 2 of the table, so we both really want to put away our points and guarantee a top 4 finish. And Auckland had just played before, so they're quite warm, and this is our first game for the night. And yeah, it was a tough game. It was a tough game.
Yeah, we've battled out 2 results, and that's sometimes what you have to do. Obviously, the key games come later. I think we're comfortably in the 4 now, so we can start preparing for Capital for our big derby, and then we'll go into the semis.
Well, first half we were just all over them. We putting finishes away, playing our rotations well, looking for gaps, being patient.
Yeah, just a bit of Hawke's Bay pride coming through. Doesn't finish the game to the end whistle, so we knew we had to keep battling, going hard. Our high press worked well, got us our 2 goals, and yeah, we were really happy with our result.
Second half, I honestly don't know what happened. We just felt a bit defensive shape. We started losing it. People were tracking their runs. I mean, those are things we've talked about, those things we said we'd work on, but it's just a shame it didn't work out this time.
If we keep battling like we did in that in the second half, we'll go on and we're sure to make qualifiers.
The game was pretty good. I think whoever was watching here was around enjoyed it because it was an even game. Like, they played so well as well. They made our game pretty hard, but we managed to take a chance. And we never know what's going to happen against the biggest teams, you know. So you try your best, and in the end, happen well for us.
Yeah, it's disappointing to get the loss, definitely. It was pretty much ended up being who took their chances in the end, and they capitalised and scored the 1-0 and we couldn't come back. We had our chances in the end, but yeah, it was just too tight.
Well, hopefully we're going to manage to stay in the top 4. Well, we've been playing really hard to manage to stay there. Well, let's see, we've got two hard games still, so let's play them and let's see what happens. Hopefully we're going to make it.
I don't think it was punishment. I think it's just part of it. There was a guy behind me in the back post, so it's all part of it. I think it was good for us to lose. Boys were getting a bit too confident after the Canterbury win, so it's a good wake-up call. And it was always going to be touch and go with Capital. So overall, not disappointed. Just heads up and we go forward.
Oh, it's unbelievable. It's been a long time coming to get past Auckland, I think. Yeah. We've had a lot of tight games. We had a draw earlier this year. So the boys are stoked and yeah, just unbelievable. Happy with the win.
Yeah, because both teams are cautious, so what happens is that people keep position, and futsal is about position and people like seeing that. So when people are not rushed, things look beautiful. Every game is going to be a hard game. This national series has stepped up again from last year, so whoever you play is going to be very, very hard. So we're going to take it one game at a time, and every game pretty much is a final to us tomorrow.
So we got here, we're at the last match of the round robin, and the way it's turned out with the points, it's all got in Northern's favour. Mainland, they had a few bad results during the day today, or yesterday, and it's ended up where they actually now may not go through if Northern beat Mainland with 2 clear goals. And yeah, who knows? I mean, Northern are looking pretty pumped. Mainland, they've not had a good series so far, and Northern seems to be going up and up, so this could be Northern's game. Who knows? This is going to be a tough one. Both teams are going to be gunning for it. It's almost become a quarter-final, even though we weren't going to have one. But yes, that's the way it's ended up. It's going to be an exciting game.
Just pretty happy with the result. 5 goals. I think we kept position quite well. The chances were there, and we put it all, the goals on the back of the net, and that's what we need in games like this.
It's definitely disappointing to lose that game, but you know, it's just in the end the boys were tired, and I just don't think we're up for that game. We had our chances, but that keeper was just amazing today there for Northern. Yeah, he just put out some great saves. He kept them in the game really.
Well, once again, it was awesome. You know, when you get a goal, it's great. When you're top, you know, if you 1-0 up, it's awesome. When you're 2-0 up, it's even better, and the confidence is just coming along with the result. And when we were, I think that was the 3rd or 4th goal, and I think from that moment, I knew things wouldn't go differently in the end of the match. I think the boys were just on top of the game, and yeah, I was really happy to get a goal. So awesome.
Look, the 4 teams that are through, probably not what we quite expected. I mean, everyone at the beginning of the tournament was saying we definitely see Auckland coming through again. Capital would be a possibility. Futsal South made it through, and we didn't really expect that. And Northern made it through, and we weren't too sure about that. Mainland, they're out, so they're one of the big guns, no longer in the tournament. So, you know, second place of last season, and they're not even in the top 4.
We knew it was going to be really tough, and after the loss to Wellington at the start, we had to win all our games, and the game was tough. They had a lot of ball, but we pulled through. There was a lot of heart in the team, and we just defended really well.
So you got 2 quick goals at the start. Obviously, that sort of gave you a good lead. And from then on, what happened?
We just started really strongly. We wanted to put the game away early, and we knew we could defend, and we did. You know, we just had to stick to our game and defend well.
Yeah, it's always going to be tough when you concede a soft goal early on. We were trying to play a bit of catch up, and they technically were pretty good and saw that, and they defended hard. We had a lot of ball, but we just couldn't turn it into goals. It depends how these Northern guys have come through that game. They play quite hard, and they play a lot of players for a long time. So if they're fit and ready to go, they're going to be tough to beat because their momentum is really, really strong at the moment.
So you're happy with your team's performance during the National League overall?
Yeah, we showed some great glimpses of playing futsal, and I think when we did do that, we won games, and we got better and better as the tournament went on. And with those expectations that we've had on ourselves and from other people, it's always hard to go back to back. But we're pretty happy with what we've done, and it just gives us that drive for next time.
Yeah, just the first 2 goals shut the game down for us, and we just had to defend hard, and we didn't need to score anymore. We just had to shut them down, and we did. We stuck to our game, and we got the result.
So you go away to Tahiti later on this week with the national team, the Futsal Whites, 3 matches against them. Then you've got the Trans-Tasman Cup, the Oceania Champs, and if you win the Oceania Champs, you're off to Thailand for the Continental Cup. It's a big year for the Futsal Whites. You excited? Do you think they're going to do well?
What a year! I mean, you can't ask for more than that. Internationals is why we play at the elite level, and you can only get better and better from playing quality opposition. Where all the players are certainly looking forward to it, and we just hope we can give New Zealand a good show.
First of all, we always had a pretty close game throughout these 3 series with them. They improved so much over the last year, and they're quite technical, physical team. You know, they have Carlos, it's a tremendous forward for them. This game today, we knew it was going to be quite close, quite physical, but I thought with the squad we have, a quite big squad with the good talented players, we thought we can break them down and just hold them off defensively.
So just talk us through that, sort of the difference with the squad. So Lucas De Silva has just come back from Australia. Obviously always played for Capital Futsal previous to that. Did Lucas make a big difference?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, he's definitely a quality player. You know, brings something different from what the others have. You know, he's got the speed, he's got a quite good shot. You know, he's also technically quite good. So him and also Dave Pride coming back because he wasn't there available for the Auckland series. So with those players and the players that we had, you know, it's a tremendous team.
We fought from the beginning, and our main target was to hit top 4, and we did it. and we tried our 100% to get through, but unfortunately they were the better side today, and they deserve to get through to the final.
It was a big improvement from last year for you guys. I mean, you've actually turned the team completely around. The team's looking fantastic now, and you are title contenders. Leading into the next National League, will you be pretty confident?
Yeah, I'm very confident for next year. Seeing we've got new boys coming up as well. Our young fellas did really well. I'm very proud of the boys, and I hope we can do even better next year.
So just talk us through your goal at the end there, just to seal it off, which actually sealed the fate for Futsal South.
Oh, I don't know. It was a bit of a luck, but you know, I tried to not make the guy, and then trying to go around, but couldn't. Keeper just kicked the ball away. Luckily hit me and just fell in front of me. Well, quite far away from me. So I tried to, with my long legs, trying to get it. Somehow I did.
So the first half, I think we started very well. We got a lucky goal. We have to be honest, it was lucky. It's an excellent start, like it happened with the AFF, and we were just trying to manage the game because we played a lot of games. So we were thinking just manage the game, manage the defend, and try just to not spend a lot of effort. Then we got a goal, so it was hard. We were on 1-0, so we needed then to again go and chase the score because we want to win. We didn't want to play. The last thing we wanted is to play the penalties because when you're after the penalties, it's just chance. And we knew that they have a good goalkeeper, so we wanted to finish the game before the penalties.
Believe it. No, it's just magic, man. Like, the boys did a brilliant job. Is not much else that I can say.
I'd like to thank the boys. They played good defensively. It was awesome. Everything else was perfect. It's good. Yeah. It's great ranking. Yeah. Great. My best so far.
Yeah, it's a hard game. We knew before it's like a hard game. So, but the final have to be one. Someone have to win, So it's hard, but like congratulations for everyone, the captain of futsal. They play very well all the tournament. Yeah, you look after for next tournament next year, okay?
Really proud of the boys. Everyone played with heart, to be honest. We got a bad goal at the start, which you came back with in this first half. Pretty even game, to be honest. Northern has some of the best players in the country, so came down to one goal, and yep, we lost it. So. Proud of the boys, though. Proud.
Oh, I think it was always going to be tight from the get-go. It was a physical game the whole way through. Once we got the goal back, I thought we were in with a good chance. I think both teams had good opportunities, but unlucky with some calls that didn't go our way, and they took their chances at the end, and full credit to them for that.
And for me, what can I say? 38, still playing with really good guys, winning the National League. It's, yeah, I don't have really the words to express my feelings, and I'm really, really happy.
From that game when we played Mainland this morning, the confidence just went up. When we beat Auckland, we thought, yeah, no, that's our day. We're gonna take the game. That's what we're here for. That's what we've been training for. And yeah, I'm just happy. And it's great. It's just a great feeling. Unbelievable, great feeling.
Daniel Bakachis, he had an amazing 3 series for me. Overall, I think his distribution and his communication in the back made him a class above the rest of the goalkeepers. He was just, I think he's played professionally in Brazil as well, so I think that makes a bit of a difference. The speed of the game in Brazil is so much faster than we have here, and I think he was able to compensate with not diving around all that much. However, communicating to his defence he was able to stop a lot of the balls coming through just by positioning his defence in the right way. But as a goalkeeper, phenomenal. Yeah, he did really, really well. Well, it's interesting because Carlos, I think he scored 8 or 9 goals in the second series in Auckland, and he was a class above everyone else in that series. But here today, he only scored one goal in the 5 games that they played. So the defences actually seemed to work out what his capabilities were. But if he's on song, his trickery creates the goals for him. So I don't think he was quite on song this series, but yeah, he's quite an amazing player. And imagine if he was fit. That's all I can say about that.
But in first place, with 18 points for Capital Futsal, Kareem Osman.
Kareem is actually, he actually played with a broken rib this weekend, so I think he's done really well. And again, I think in Auckland he proved his. Daniel Bakachis, he had an amazing 3 series for me. He really stepped up the Capital team. Again, this series I think he scored 3 or 4. And for me, he's the type of player that you can utilise just about anywhere. I think he's capable of playing pivot, he can play on the flank, he's got a great turn of speed, he's got a good passing game, he lifts his players around him. I think he was a worthy recipient over the 3 series this time. So congratulations to Kareem.
Hey, I tell you what, we are bloody champions on New Zealand!
It's a bit of a shock here. Northern, who finished last in their inaugural National League in 2011-12 season, have somehow managed to get themselves to the final. Look, all credit to them. They've got a fantastic team. There's team spirit there. Some of the experienced players, obviously, they've got that's got them here and got them to the final. But they've got youth in the team as well, so it's fantastic to see how far they've come. The champions of the ASB Futsal National League 2012-13, Northern Futsal. We got to the end of the ASB Futsal National League 2012-13, and you know what a year we had in 2012, and this just sums up coming into the first quarter of, or ending the first quarter in 2013. The amount of players we've got playing now, you know, we're going to have around about 17,000 players playing futsal, just up from 700 players only 2.5 years ago. You know, I'm a happy man. I know Scott's a happy man. He came along as the OFC Futsal Development Officer a few years back and had a vision, and we've all worked together, and we've done well. The futsal community is strong. And this is just a highlight of how far we've come when you see the skill on show and the young guys playing. Yeah, it's fantastic.